You ever notice how some people come into your life and change everything? Not just the way you see the world, but the way you see yourself. And then no matter where life takes you, you just can't seem to let them go. There's a reason for that. It's not about looks, status, or even chemistry. It's about something much deeper, something that goes beyond words. You ever notice how some people come into your life and change everything? Not just the way you see the world, but the way you see yourself. They leave a mark, an imprint on your soul that no amount of time or distance can erase. You think about them long after they're gone, replaying moments, words, even the way they made you feel. It's like they unlocked a part of you that you didn't even know was there. Now, imagine being that person for someone else. Imagine being so unforgettable that even when you're not around, your presence is still felt. That's the kind of impact we're talking about today. But it's not about playing games or using tricks. It's about something deeper, something real. We live in a world full of distractions where people come and go like passing seasons. Yet every now and then someone walks in and changes the entire story. You know the type. They don't just attract attention, they hold it. They don't just walk into a room, they change the energy in it. And once you've experienced that, once you've felt that kind of connection, you can't forget it. You can't just move on. There's a reason for that. There's a reason why some people are unforgettable, why no matter how hard you try, you just can't let them go. It's not about looks, it's not about charm, and it's definitely not about perfection. It's about something much more powerful, something that goes beyond words. Tonight, we're going to talk about that reason. We're going to explore the one quality that makes a woman unforgettable, the one quality that once a man experiences it, he'll never be the same again. It's the reason he stays up at night thinking about her, the reason he fights to keep her, even when the world tells him to let go. This isn't just another speech about relationships. This is about connection. This is about the kind of bond that goes beyond attraction and dives into the depths of the soul. And once you understand it, once you truly get it, it'll change the way you see love, the way you see yourself, and the way you show up in every relationship from this moment forward. So if you're ready for the truth, if you're ready to understand why some people leave a mark that time can't erase, then stay with me, because by the end of this, you'll not only know what this quality is, you'll know how to carry it with you, how to live it, and how to become the person who is truly unforgettable. We all know that relationships are complicated. They're messy, unpredictable, and sometimes downright confusing. But here's the truth. No matter who you are or where you come from, we're all searching for the same thing. We all want to feel connected, understood, and valued. We want to be seen for who we truly are, without masks, without pretenses. And yet, in a world that's constantly changing, where people swipe left and right as quickly as they change their minds, finding that kind of connection feels almost impossible. We're surrounded by options, bombarded by distractions, and tempted by the illusion of perfection. But beneath all of that, beneath the filters and the facades, there's one universal truth. Everyone wants something real, especially men. Despite what the stereotypes might say, men aren't just looking for the next thrill or the next adventure. Deep down, they're searching for a place to call home, not just a physical space, but an emotional one, a place where they can be themselves without fear of judgment, a place where they can find comfort without losing respect. But here's where it gets complicated. Not every woman can give him that. Not every person can create that kind of space. It's not about beauty, status, or success. It's about something much more profound. It's about the way she makes him feel when he's with her. It's about the way she listens when he speaks, the way she challenges him without tearing him down, and the way she supports him without losing herself. See, men may seem simple on the surface, but their emotional needs run deep. They want to feel strong, yes, but they also want to feel safe. They want to be admired, but they also want to be understood. They crave independence, but they long for connection. And when they find someone who can balance all of that, someone who can make them feel seen without feeling smothered, they hold on. They hold on tight. That's why this one quality is so powerful. It speaks to the very core of who we are as human beings. It taps into our most basic need, the need to belong, to feel valued, to be loved, not for who we pretend to be, but for who we really are. And once a man finds that, once he experiences that level of connection, he can't walk away from it. Even if he tries, even if life pulls him in different directions, a part of him will always be tied to that woman because she gave him something he didn't even know he was looking for. She gave him something real. That's the truth behind why men never let go. It's not about possession or control. It's about connection. It's about finding that one person who sees you for who you truly are and loves you anyway. That's the kind of bond that time can't break and distance can't weaken. And that's why this quality is so rare, because in a world full of imitations, finding something real is the hardest thing of all. Emotions are powerful. They drive us, inspire us, and sometimes even control us. They're the reason we remember certain moments, certain people, long after they're gone. And when it comes to relationships, emotions are the glue that holds everything together. For men, emotional connection isn't just important, it's essential. But here's the thing, they don't always express it the way you might expect. Society teaches men to be strong, to be tough, to keep their feelings in check. They're told to be protectors, providers, problem solvers. But beneath all that armor, beneath all those layers of expectation and responsibility, they have the same emotional needs as anyone else. They want to feel understood. They want to feel appreciated. They want to feel loved, not for what they do, but for who they are. And when a man finds a woman who makes him feel that way, he'll move mountains to keep her in his life. Because emotional connection isn't just about love. It's about feeling safe. It's about finding that one person who lets him drop the mask, who lets him be vulnerable without feeling weak. It's about being able to share his dreams, his fears, his failures, and knowing she'll stand by him not because she needs him, but because she chooses to. That's rare. That's powerful, and once he feels it, he won't be able to let go. Not because he's afraid of losing her, but because he's afraid of losing that feeling, that emotional safety, that deep connection. That's what makes a woman unforgettable. It's not about needing someone to fix him or complete him. It's about finding someone who gets him, someone who sees his strengths and his scars and loves him for both. Someone who listens not just to his words, but to the silence between them. Someone who knows his struggles without him having to say a word. That's why this quality is so powerful. It builds trust, it creates loyalty, and it forms a bond that's unbreakable. Because at the end of the day, everyone wants to be seen, to be understood, to be loved without conditions. And when a man finds that, he knows he's found something real. He knows he's found someone worth fighting for, someone worth holding on to, because the emotional connection she gives him isn't just about romance. It's about finding a home for his heart. That's the kind of love that doesn't fade. That's the kind of love that stays. And that's why he'll never let go. There's something powerful about curiosity. It draws people in, keeps them hanging on every word, every moment, waiting to discover what's hidden beneath the surface. And when it comes to relationships, curiosity is magnetic. It's the spark that keeps things exciting, the intrigue that makes someone unforgettable. Think about it. When was the last time someone truly fascinated you? When was the last time you found yourself wanting to know more, to dive deeper, to understand someone, not just on the surface, but at their very core? That's the kind of curiosity we're talking about. And that's exactly why men never let go of women who possess this one quality. But here's the secret. It's not about playing hard to get or being mysterious just for the sake of it. It's about having depth, about being so authentic, so real that he can't help but want to know more. It's about showing enough to be genuine, but keeping enough to be intriguing. This quality keeps a man curious, keeps him wondering, keeps him invested. It's the reason he thinks about her even when she's not around. It's the reason he feels drawn to her, not just because of how she looks or what she does, but because of who she is. Because with her, there's always more to discover. And the most powerful part, she doesn't reveal everything all at once. Not because she's hiding anything, but because she's constantly growing, constantly evolving. She has layers, dimensions, passions, and dreams that are hers and hers alone. She's on her own journey, and she invites him to walk alongside her. Not to lead, not to follow, but to explore together. This kind of woman isn't just interesting, she's inspiring. She challenges him to grow, to question, to reflect. She makes him want to be better, not because she demands it, but because her presence alone raises his standards. She's unpredictable in the best way possible, always bringing something new to the table, always keeping things fresh. That's why men can't forget her. That's why they hold on, even when life tries to pull them apart. Because with her, there's always more to learn, more to experience, more to feel. She keeps his heart and mind engaged, keeps him excited about the future, keeps him coming back for more. It's the mystery of her mind, the depth of her soul, the passion she brings to everything she does. It's the way she listens, not just to respond, but to understand. It's the way she asks questions that make him think, that make him reflect, that make him grow. She's a journey, not a destination. And that's the kind of adventure a man never wants to end. That's the kind of woman he'll never let go of. Stories have power. They connect us, inspire us, and help us see the world through someone else's eyes. Long after facts are forgotten, stories are remembered. They make us feel, and that's why they're unforgettable. When it comes to relationships, stories aren't just about words. They're about experiences. They're about shared moments, about the memories that two people create together. And the truth is, men never let go of women who leave them with stories they can't stop replaying. It's not just about the big dramatic moments. It's about the little things. The late night conversations that lasted until sunrise, the spontaneous road trips to nowhere, the laughter that came from deep down, the kind that makes you feel alive. It's about the way she made him feel in those moments, the way she turned the ordinary into the extraordinary. But it's more than just fun and adventure. It's about the depth of the experiences she created. It's about the way she showed up when life got hard, the way she stood by him when he was at his lowest, the way she celebrated with him at his highest. It's about the way she made him feel understood, valued, loved, not just in words, but in actions. That's what makes her unforgettable. She didn't just share her life with him. She invited him into her world. She made him a part of her story, and in doing so, became a part of his. This kind of woman knows how to create moments that matter. She's present, truly present in every conversation, in every memory. She listens not just to hear, but to understand. She laughs with her whole heart. She cries without shame. She lives fully. And in doing so, she makes every moment with her feel alive. Men hold on to that because it's rare. In a world where so many people are distracted, where so many moments are lost behind screens, she shows him the beauty of being present. She gives him memories that aren't just captured in photos, but are etched into his heart. And here's the thing about memories, they last. Long after people move on, long after time and distance separate them, those moments remain. They resurface at unexpected times. A familiar song on the radio, a scent that brings him back, a place that echoes her laughter. And in those moments, she's right there with him, just as vivid, just as real. That's why he can't let go, because she gave him something that can't be replaced. She gave him stories, not just about her, but about who he became because of her. Stories that made him feel more alive, more understood, more loved. She became a chapter in his life that he can't close. A story that he keeps rereading because it means too much to forget. And that's why men never let go of women who give them memories they can't replace. Because those stories are proof that what they had was real, that what they felt was true, and that what they shared was unforgettable. Respect, it's a word we hear all the time, but its impact is deeper than most people realize. It's not just about politeness or good manners. It's about value. It's about showing someone that who they are matters, that their thoughts, feelings, and dreams are important. For men, respect isn't just appreciated, it's essential. It's wired into their very identity. It's about feeling valued, feeling trusted, feeling like they matter. And when a man finds a woman who truly respects him, it changes everything. It makes him feel seen, heard, understood in a way that's rare and powerful. But here's the key. Respect isn't about submission or playing small. It's not about agreeing with everything he says or letting him lead without question. True respect is about balance. It's about honoring who he is while staying true to who she is. It's about supporting his dreams without sacrificing her own. This kind of woman knows how to bring out the best in him, not by feeding his ego, but by challenging him to grow. She believes in his potential and isn't afraid to call him out when he's selling himself short. She doesn't try to change him, but she inspires him to be his best self. And it's not just about words, it's about actions. It's the way she listens to his ideas, even when she doesn't agree. It's the way she trusts his decisions, but isn't afraid to offer her perspective. It's the way she stands by him, not because she needs him, but because she chooses to. That's the power of respect. It builds trust. It creates loyalty. It makes a man feel safe to be vulnerable, to open up, to show his true self without fear of judgment. And that's rare. In a world full of criticism and competition, finding someone who respects you for who you are is priceless. That's why men never let go of women who give them this kind of respect, because it's not just about feeling admired, it's about feeling understood. It's about knowing that she's got his back, that she believes in him, even when he's doubting himself. It's about feeling safe to grow, to fail, to try again, because she sees his worth even when he can't. This kind of woman isn't just a partner, she's an ally. She fights alongside him, not against him. She challenges him not to prove a point, but to help him rise. She stands beside him as an equal with her own dreams, her own strength, her own voice. Men hold on to that because respect builds a bond that goes beyond love. It creates a partnership where both people can grow, where both can lead and follow, where both are valued and heard. It forms a foundation of trust that can weather any storm because it's built on truth, not illusions. That's why he can't let go. Not because he's afraid of being alone, but because he knows he's found something real. He knows he's found someone who respects him, not just as a man, but as a human being, flaws and all. That kind of respect isn't just attractive, it's irreplaceable. And that's why men never let go of women who give them this kind of respect, because they know that in her, they've found a partner, a teammate, a love that stands the test of time. Confidence, it's magnetic, it's powerful. But it's not just about walking into a room and owning it. It's not about arrogance or showing off. True confidence is quiet, steady, unshakable. It comes from within, from knowing who you are and what you're worth. And when a man meets a woman with that kind of confidence, he can't look away. He's captivated, not just by her presence, but by her energy, her aura, the way she moves through life with purpose and certainty. It's not about perfection. It's about authenticity. It's about being real, being vulnerable, being unapologetically herself. This kind of woman doesn't seek validation because she doesn't need it. She's not looking for someone to complete her because she's already whole. She's open to love, open to connection, but she's not afraid to walk away from anything that doesn't honor her worth. And that's powerful. That's unforgettable. Men are drawn to her because she's secure in who she is. She doesn't play games, doesn't manipulate, doesn't pretend to be someone she's not. Her confidence comes from self-awareness, from knowing her strengths and embracing her flaws. She owns her story, every part of it, and that authenticity creates a space where he feels safe to do the same. It's not just about her accomplishments or her ambition, it's about her presence. It's about the way she holds herself, the way she speaks with conviction, the way she listens without needing to prove a point. It's about the way she stands firm in her beliefs while respecting his. It's about the way she loves boldly, fearlessly, without losing herself. This kind of confidence is rare. It's the kind that doesn't seek attention but commands it. It's the kind that doesn't rely on external validation because it's rooted deep within. It's the kind that draws him in, not because she needs him, but because she chooses him. And that choice, that freedom, makes her irresistible. But it's more than just attraction, it's about inspiration. She inspires him to be better, to grow, to stand tall in his own confidence. She challenges him not out of insecurity, but out of love, out of a desire to see him reach his full potential. She doesn't compete with him. She stands beside him, supporting his dreams while chasing her own. That's why men can't let go of women who have this kind of confidence, because she's not just a lover or a partner, she's a force. She's a teammate, a best friend, a confidant. She's someone who walks her own path and invites him to join her, not out of dependence, but out of choice. She doesn't cling. She doesn't beg for attention. She loves freely, fully, without fear. And in doing so, she gives him the space to be himself, to grow, to evolve, to love her the same way. That kind of freedom, that kind of trust, it's irreplaceable. Men hold on to that because it's liberating. It allows them to be vulnerable, to be real, to love without masks or pretense. It gives them the courage to open up, to connect on a deeper level, to build a relationship based on truth, respect, and equality. That's why he can't let go. Because her confidence isn't just attractive, it's transformative. It makes him want to be a better man, not for her, but with her. It makes him want to rise to her level, to walk beside her, to build a life together where both of them can shine. This kind of woman isn't just unforgettable, she's irreplaceable. And that's why men never let go of women who have this kind of confidence, because they know they've found someone who is not only strong, but also loving, not only independent, but also deeply connected. And that's the kind of love that stands the test of time.